Hello everyone. Happy Saturday to you all. Hello Skeleman, hello Mazarin, hello Sender Rage, Ratman Tony, Property the Alcoholic. Hello Nightmare Godzilla, welcome, welcome. And Spartan. Is it bounties or is it Jak and Daxter? Email said bounties. Yeah, I forgot to change the description before I started streaming. I felt like playing a little bit of Jak and Daxter today. Still no Anne, she'll be back very soon. She'll be back in about a week, so you'll start seeing her again soon, and we'll even be playing some games together again. I know you miss her almost as much as I do, everyone. Thank you. But I did want to play some Jak and Daxter. I was thinking about playing some of the new modded levels, because I haven't seen those, but I also haven't played the original game in quite some time, so I figured I'd go back and play the original game and familiarize myself with the controls. And, you know, if these new levels that they've made are difficult, then I will at least have the skills under my belt after playing through the game, or at least playing a little bit of the original game a bit more. And I get to enjoy all of the updated visuals and high-definition texture packs and stuff like that. So I figure let's go jump right in, I suppose. You're glad Anne got a little vacation? I'm happy about that too. I'm not sure how many of you have ever played the Jak and Daxter on PlayStation 2, although it was ported over to PlayStation 3 with an updated version. It was a very popular game for the PlayStation 2, but also the PlayStation 2 was very many console generations ago, so not everyone has played it. This isn't New Vegas Bounties. Right, my mistake, Legion Recruit. I did change the description, but I didn't change it fast enough. Oh, apparently I'm...
Spent my life searching for the answers.
Apparently I'm here right now.
And my father's fathers failed to find.
More of a Crash Bandicoot fan, that's all good.
Why did they create the vast monoliths that litter our planet? How did they harness eco, the life energy of the world? What was their purpose? And why did
The
they...
PS2 era was huge though. Oh yeah. I think it's still the best-selling video game console of all time.
Have asked the rocks, but the rocks do not recall. Even the rocks do not recall.
I'm sorry, I just noticed that you guys aren't seeing anything.
The shoulders of a young boy.
Alright. This is something that should be remedied. Why, hold on. Alright, what if I change, okay, so, is it one of those things where if it's the active window, it doesn't count? What the heck? What? Okay, so now you can see it, so now when I click back onto it and make it the active window, it's gone again. Why? Why does this happen? It's so dumb. Let's see. Screenshot, profiler, I don't know how this works again. Resize? Do I resize the event? I don't... So silly. Well, what if I didn't have it, the active window? Apparently I can still...
Interested in the search for truth.
Alright, sure. So be it, so be it. This'll work for now, I guess.
Want to listen to old Samus the Sage anyway? I'm only the master of green eco, one of the wisest men on the planet. So it seems the answer begins not with careful research.
This isn't the only game that does that with the OBS. Whenever it's the active window, it's just not recorded.
Fate's mysteries
Who the heck is that guy? That's Daxter, from Jak and Daxter fame.
of disobedience.
Hey! Jak, old green stuff told us not to come here.
Thank you for the subs, Lux Redeemer and Decaying Reaver. Thank you very much. Yeah, we'll go back to New Vegas Bounties soon. I just felt like playing a little bit of Jak and Daxter today. I got a bit of the nostalgia bug.
Continue your search for artifacts and eco. If the locals possess precursor items, you know what to do.
deal harshly with anybody who strays from the village.
The game is quiet. This is already off to a great start, this stream.
What are we doing here anyway, Jack? This place gives me the creeps. Huh? Oh, stupid precursor junk. Eek! What is that dark ooze? It sure don't look friendly. The sage yaps on about the precursors that built this place all the time. Where did they go? Why did they build this crap? Now, I like precursor orbs and power cells as much as the next guy. But if you ask me, they must have been real losers. Wow! How did you do that? I think we're in trouble! Ow! Man, that stung! I told you we shouldn't have come here, and you listened! What? Okay.
I think it's been over 15 years. Yeah, this game came out, what, 2004?
What in green tarnation do you two want?
I was...
Don't tell me! Instead of heeding my wisdom, the two of you went mucking around in the only place that I told you not to go. Misty Island.
That's right, and then...
And, Daxter, you finally took a much-needed bath, but in a bathtub filled with dark eco.
Look, old man, are you gonna keep yapping, or are you gonna help me out of this mess?
I'm gonna keep yapping, because in my professional opinion, the change is an improvement. And besides, I couldn't help you if I wanted to.
What?
There's only one person who has studied Dark Eco long enough to have a chance at returning you to your previous form. Carl Acheron, the Sage. But he lives far to the north.
Then I guess that's where we're going.
To the north.
I guess we'll go
Nobody
north.
has spoken to him in ages. I would teleport you there, but I can't do that either.
All right, I'm on it. I'll go deal with it. Thank you. You got Tainted Grail, did you, Shepard? You did the tutorial, now you're doing side quests you come across. Tainted Grail is a great game. I haven't beaten it myself. I think I beat the first act. If there were more interest, I'd happily go back and play that some more. Maybe that's something that Anna and I could do, you know, just stream some more Tainted Grail. Correct, Bushrat. This is not New Vegas Bounties. I wish I had changed the description before the notification went out. I apologize. I did not mean to deceive you all. Oh. Camera controls are inverted.
This device is a communicator. With it, my father and I can give you advice at any time during your quest.
Holy guacamole on my non-GMO tortilla chips. Thank you for the 55 months, Ramblin' Rob. Thank you very much. The precursors actually were just tired of dealing with low graphics and decided to Planet 1080. The precursors couldn't be bothered with a game that was so low resolution, so that's why we haven't had a new Jak and Daxter game in, what, 10, 15 years? Yeah. Can I change the options here? Let's see. Game options, graphic. I need control options. Miscellaneous? Precursor orb glow. Ooh, we got Discord rich presents, cutscene skips, and speedrunner mode. They got some new quality of life improvements here. That's pretty good. I like that. But I was kind of open to adjust the camera. Is that no options for that? Graphics. VSync is on. Well, that's good. Sound. Unfortunately, that seems to be the case. Yeah, we got game, graphics, sound, but yeah, no input options. There was input options? Wait, did I miss it under game options? Oh, game. There's a menu in the submenu. Camera options. Thank you, thank you. Third person horizontal. Normal, please. Okay, it's vertical. Let's make it all normal. There we go. Thank you, Wolf of Red Roses. Can't believe it's always... You've been supporting for 3 months. Thank you for the 3-month sub. Thank you for supporting the buffoonery. It's much appreciated. And thank you all for the help on finding where the... finding the menu nested in the sub-menu. Okay. Pause to leave the menu. There we go. Is that what I want? I think I... Okay, so the vertical is... I gotta apparently invert the vertical. Input, camera. Oh boy, not... Oh boy, boy. I forgot triangle. Triangle is the X button. A and B do the exact same thing, and triangle is the X button. And by that I mean the X out button. Third person, vertical, make that inverted. Okay. There we go. Get it all set up now. Woo! You would love watching us all play Tainted Grail? Nice. Yeah, I think Anne described that as one of her favorite games of the year when it came out last year. She had a great time with it. She describes it as another entry in the Elder Scrolls game, since she's not getting another one officially from Bethesda anytime soon. It was like an Elder Scrolls 6 for her, so that's good. I'm glad she was able to enjoy it so much. Naughty Dog doesn't make games anymore. They make remasters and remakes of The Last of Us. Yeah, that is true. Yeah. I missed your gifted sub. I did. I missed your gifted sub to Ratman Tony. Thank you, Long Wolf. Thank you for gifting a sub to Ratman Tony. I must have just missed the noise. It's very kind of you, and I very much appreciate it. Thank you, Long Wolf. Military ad before you watch. Yeah, those come around every once in a while. That is true. As much as you would love to watch me play this, you might play it again someday because of how good the game is. You don't want to be spoiled of it. Well, I guess that's fine.
These floating egg-shaped things are precursor orbs. Collect enough of them, and some of the villagers will give you a power cell in exchange.
This is not one of those games that's super plot heavy. It's a relatively simple collect-a-thon. There are some story beats, but it's nowhere near like Jak 2 and Jak 3 actually have a story that they're trying to tell. Jak 1 is largely about the gameplay, just running around grabbing things and hearing all the little dings. It's very satisfying. Is this the recompilation that Jak and Daxter got? Yeah. I have the recompilation for Jak and Daxter 1, 2, and 3 installed, and a mod to play the Lost Levels. Or whatever it was called, the precursor levels. Somebody made a mod with a bunch of extra levels in Jak 1, so I'll hopefully be getting around to playing that sometime soon.
This is a power cell, the most important precursor artifact you can find. You need to collect 20 of these so I can power.
Hello, Bird Scout.
For your A-Grab Zoom.
Hello, Scott 2015. Welcome. Apology, as always, I apologize if I missed some messages or notifications when I'm playing the game. I found a thing! Oh. My progress is saved. I do love little dances that Jak and Daxter do. Poke! Peter, get over here. Yay! Uh-oh, it sounds like all the audio cues have been doubled again. Why does it do that? I'm gonna have to put this down, mark this down, like fix the audio cues. I don't know why it does that. It's the trigger fire ones, huh? For some reason, the trigger fire noises are twice. Double screaming in stereo. Happy Memorial Day to you too, Bird Scout. Thank you. Oh, it's time for a rave party then. All right, well, I guess we'll do a bit of a dancing party then. Happy Memorial Day to you too, Bird Scout. Thank you, thank you. You forget, is Memorial Day to remember fallen soldiers? Yes, that is Memorial Day is about the fallen soldiers. You once saw this cool animation of Banjo and Kazooie doing one of the Jak and Daxter dances? Yeah, that's great. There's an actual reference to it in the second Ratchet and Clank game. The first time you pick up a collectible, or maybe not the first time, but one of the random times you pick up a collectible, Clank does a similar dance to Jak and Daxter. It's a fun little nod to a rival franchise. I didn't realize there was a poster that came in the PlayStation 2 case. I'm happy to hear that. I'm glad you still got it. Obviously, Anne and I both really like this game series. Judging by how much we reference it, her strong opinions on some of the characters in it. It's a great game. Like, I'm gonna dance with y'all on the screen here. We're having a great time. I'm just gonna go through the tutorial with the rave going.
Hey, you found one of my scout flies. I sent 7 of them to each area to look for power cells, but the lurkers must have captured them all.
Yeah. I do love how bouncy everything is in this game. It's great.
Wow! That last scout fly had a power cell. I'll bet if you collect all 7 in each area, you can find even more power cells.
That's Blue Eco, which contains the energy of motion.
Hello, Fancy Panzer.
Eco allows you to run fast, break boxes, and even activate some precursor artifacts when you get near them.
I hope you're all having a great Saturday. It's been a great time for me. I spent a lot of time working on some video files today. Working on some recordings and doing some video editing. So I spent a lot of time doing, of course.
Eco cluster you pick up.
So it's nice to take a break and play a little bit of this game.
You can use its power. This is a precursor.
It's Sunday for you. Well, look who's time traveling into the stream.
Approaching the door while channeling Blue Eco through your body.
That's a Blue Eco vent. More concentrated than the floating clusters. This vent will give you a full charge of Blue Eco, letting you use it for the maximum time.
Thank you. All right. Don't fall into the ocean. Jack can't swim in the first game. You've been outside most of the day for the state track meet?
Good work.
Nice.
The Blue Eco caused the door to open. With Blue Eco, you can breathe energy into all
Tutorial
kinds
level,
of
yes.
artifacts that have lain dormant for years.
Are there 50 orbs in the tutorial level? I can't remember the exact number.
Those little green balls of energy on the ground.
Kira! Hey, honey. Welcome.
Small green ecos, or one big green one to increase your health.
Every time Kira is on screen, we want to snarl. Kira! People were talking about how much they missed you having you in the stream, hon. They look forward to seeing you again. That's a long catch, Jello Mickey. All right. Yeah, I thought about playing the modded levels, but I figured we'd do that some other time, sometime soon. You know, play a little bit more of the base game, remember the controls. Although it seems like I remember the controls still fairly well. But I want to play a bit more of the base game before I start doing some of the modded levels. Is wife burn fire away? Yes, she's hanging out in the chat today, but she'll be back sometime soon. To the Sage's hut!
Good training, boys. But that's nothing compared to the challenges that lie ahead.
Then no problem. We got the moves, eh, Jack? We'd love to stay in chat, Big Green, but we're, itching
Small.
to get on with our
Small and orange and furry is what we are.
Fine. Adventure away, then. And while you're out adventuring, why don't you make yourself useful? My darn green eco collectors are clogged up again. Head out to the far side of the beach. And follow the lamps. They'll take you right there. Now, all of you, Get out of here!
Hello, Titus Palazzo, welcome. Alright, tutorial level complete. Let's actually play the game. Feed me, Seymour. Let's not talk to the piranha plant. Ah! Fell to my death. Thank you, Pip Ivy. Thank you for the sub. Much appreciated. Thank you very, very much. What's the first person button? Triangle, yeah. It's such a nice world space. Such a fun and bouncy level. Favorite childhood game series? The tone is a bit inconsistent. The tone and the gameplay are a bit inconsistent, but I have enjoyed it a lot too.
Hey! It looks like scout flies are always in red boxes.
Gotta break open every red box I see. Very well. I'd talk to the mayor, but it's not worth my time. I don't want to get involved in local politics. Yeah, I'm just gonna go this way. I'm just gonna grab stuff.
Hey! Little furry dude! Oh, I thought for a moment you were my muse.
Your what?
Haven't you ever seen a muse before? It's a little glowing squirrel about your size, full of spunk, and crazy as a lark.
Oh, I get it. Like a sidekick.
As a matter of fact, without my muse, I just can't sculpt. But with her around, I see beauty in everything, you know?
I wish I could live in Sandover Village and then kick Kira out.
I think she
For
really
clothes on
is
Kira's father's house.
I just hope she's all right. It's worth a power cell if you bring her back to me.
Wait a minute. We are not going back to Misty Island. Are we?
We will, yes. Didn't I see... Whoop. Thought I... There we are. There's another scout fly box over here. Just take a moment to enjoy the beautiful vista in high definition. With a reticle just in my face. Nah, it's all good. Alright, gotta find a few more scout flies in the village, but then we can start heading to the next level.
Man, she ever come back to me?
I don't actually know where the other scout flies are. You know, I'll go that way in a bit. First things first, we'll check out the first level. Also, this game was a bit weird when it's with its health bar levels, because you see I have like 3 points of health, three quadrants of the heart there, but you have to pick up 50 green energy orbs to get one of those health orbs, those health segments back. It's sometimes it's usually just faster to throw yourself off a cliff and get those health points refilled. Ooh, handy. Yeah, Sandover Village is a nice starting level, although... Yeah, you want some of this? I bet you do. I bet you do. Yeah, there's no all, though. This is just a nice starting level. What is the plot of Jak and Daxter? Collect orbs! Unlock things! The plot of the first game, there is a plot, but it's, oh boy. It's not the most complicated or complex plot. It's largely just grab orbs and get precursor cells. Just grab the stuff. That's the name of the game, is just grab the stuff. Someone's throwing bombs at me, but that's very convenient for me because I blow up the things I want access to.
Right. More orbs.
I guess, long story short, the actual plot is there are 4 sages, like, you know how in some fantasy games there are 4 crystals?
That pelican just snagged a power cell. Let's go kick some big bird butt.
The green sage is trying to communicate with the red sage and the yellow sage and the blue sage, but they're not answering him, so it's our job to get access to those other sages and figure out why they ain't responding to his phone calls. That's basically it, really. Unturn your friend into a weasel. That is a nice side objective. You're missing. There you go. It's not really a main objective because no one really comments on it. But, oh yeah, that is something he wants, though, to talk to Gull. Find the Dark Lord Gull. It's just a nice, relaxing game with a lot of things exploding around me and trying to attack me. Other than that, it's just peaceful and relaxing. We're all having a good time here. Run around and grab stuff, so a toddler simulator. No, because I'm not teething on things. I'm not putting it in my mouth and exploring the world through my mouth. Oh boy. That guy's exploring the world with his mouth. Woo! Yeah, I hope you all had a great Saturday so far. You have any plans for Memorial Day? My mom invited me.
Enough orbs to trade for a power cell.
Yeah.
Let's get back and make the switch already.
Oh, I got things to do firsthand. Yeah, tomorrow I'll be heading over to my mom's place, so I'll spend some time with my family. I'm heading over to my mom's place, and then we're carpooling to a family that's some of my relatives that are further away. So I'll spend some time with my family tomorrow. I remember on Memorial Day we used to go to I think it was my grandpa OJ's house, and we would watch the local parade. And by watch, I mean, yeah, we would watch it as it passed by, and they'd toss out candy, and we got all excited about that. As a kid, parades were really exciting, and I had a lot of fun with those. As an adult, man, you know, maybe not so much, but it's really about the kids. Teething on things is Jak 2? No, that's seething. Seething on things is Jak 2. It's a side quest simulator. Yeah, you get sidetracked. Got a whole bunch of little things, some side objectives you can complete. Oh yeah. Pow! 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 I just cracked this egg open.
Job. Now meet me down here by the egg.
Who are you?
Oh my! I hope the poor dear's okay. Here's a power cell for your valor.
Oh no! No!
Look, isn't that
Aw, it imprinted.
your mama?
Ah! I'm not your mom. You see any feathers here?
Oh, love at first sight. Oh. Listen, boys, I'll take this little chick back to the village with me and work with the sage to take care of her.
Sorry, lady, can't hear you. Too busy grabbing this power cell while the musical sting plays in the foreground. Blue Rose Gal, and you say that you're gonna relax and watch movies with your dad? It sounds like a good way to spend the holiday to me. Memorial Day is a day to stay in because there was a lot of traffic, especially since you're close to the Naval Academy. No, that's fair, that's fair. Your only family outside of the family you live with. Oh, hello!
Carrot Sticks 45 is raiding us.
Thank you, Carrot Sticks. Thank you for the raid. Thank you for the raid. Hope you're having a good time playing Deep Rock Galactic. Ooh, been a while since I played that one. Nice. I'm sorry to hear that you lost some of your family members, Legion Recruit. That doesn't sound great. But I hope you were at least able to spend some time with them while you did. Dead Ponic, you say that Jak 2 can go to hell even though you like Jak 3. Jak 2 is kind of tough. Jak 2 is actually quite tough. There are some really frustrating missions, that is fair. But welcome, Raiders, welcome. I hope you're having a great Saturday. Hope you enjoyed tunneling and fighting insects. It's been, what, 2 years since I played Deep Rock Galactic? I should play that more often. It's a lot of fun. I agree. Deep Rock is always a blast. It's great. welcome. Am I gonna watch the Backrooms movie when it comes out? I might. Honestly, though, I'm not much of a moviegoer. I've talked about this before. I really don't care much for going to the movies, but there are a couple of movies that are coming out this year that I think Anna and I might want to go see in movie theaters. Project Hail Mary, Ramblin' Rob, you recommend? What do you call a medieval lamp? A nightlight. Ah, nice. Nice. Thank you, the bits, Tiny Hero. Thank you. I have to activate these eco vents, but I can't do it from here. I gotta figure out where the on switch is for them. 4 flies down, 3 to go. Just gotta figure out where they're all lurking. Speaking of lurking, it's a pun because these guys are named lurkers. You may go see Obsession in theaters. Oh, I haven't heard that one either. Kara 6, you never played Jak and Daxter, but you used to play the heck out of the game Daxter on PSP. Ah, yeah. That's like the only good supplementary material for the Jak and Daxter games. You know, it's got the original trilogy, and also it's got its 4th Jak X Racing spin-off game. Those are all good. But then Daxter for the PSP, that is surprisingly well done too. As far as, you know, PSP games go, not every game had a great PSP entry. Ratchet and Clank had 2 okay-ish ones, but Daxter is a good one. I remember playing a lot of Daxter on PSP back when I had a PSP. Back when I was young, that. Yeah, back when my knees didn't hurt whenever I woke up in the morning.
Seagulls!
I know what you mean.
Let's buzz them for kicks.
You are an obsession. You're so obsession.
Punch those poles up from below.
I forgot what the, how do I do that? Is it punch uppercut? There we go. Is it just 3 punches that I needed for that? I hope so, because I can't do it anymore. If you're being honest, you only ever played maybe 4 games on the PSP? Yeah, no, that's fair. It was, for me, it was Daxter, Metal Gear Acid 2. I did play both the Ratchet and Clank games on PSP. I'm sure there were others, but it's been so long I can't remember. I don't have my PSP anymore. I don't have the UMD discs. I got rid of it a long time ago. But, you know, the PSP wasn't an awful system. It's a shame it didn't have 2 control sticks, or, you know, it's a shame it didn't have, you know, it had little control nubs that were okay, but it was, yeah.
Yeah, so we got a precursor launcher here, but you aren't powered up with the blue stuff, so it ain't gonna help us!
It was unfortunate that the PSP didn't have the best control. It was basically like a PlayStation you can put in your pocket. Nothing awful or anything, but it did mean that the thumbsticks just weren't actual thumbsticks. They were little nubs. And that did make it difficult to play the games. You were so jealous of people who had a PSP as a kid. Your family was not well enough to afford gaming consoles. That's a bummer. But the PSP, as I recall, was pretty expensive. Well, it wasn't like awful expensive, but it was, you know, it was a portable PlayStation console. It was not awfully cheap. Ooh. Got that orb. It's crazy to look back and remember that the PSP...
all the scout flies in this area!
Yeah. The PSP had movies you could buy. Like, you could go into a store and buy a movie on DVD or Blu-ray. I don't know if Blu-rays are out yet. That may not have been the case. But you could get the movies on DVD, but then you could also get it on PSP UMD. That was an actual thing. Like, they had cases where you could buy movies on PSP UMD. Just kind of crazy to think about. That dog is just running around in circles. Nope. There he goes. Your friend had a camera attachment on the PSP? I wasn't aware that was a thing. Never did you think you'd see the day where you need to be saved by a boy and his muskrat. Hey, it's an Otzel, I'll have you know. It's half otter, half weasel. Oh wait, do I gotta go over here? No, I was already over here, I think. Alright. Well, there's the eco vent. How do I remove these? Oh, that's how. Oh, nice. Apparently I needed to do this. That was my task for the area. Forget how easy this starting level is. It's a line from the Yellow Sage? Oh, as much as I've enjoyed this game and played it a lot, I've only beaten it once or twice, I think. I may legitimately have only beaten it once. No, I beat it twice, because I know I beat it again on PlayStation 3.
I see that you two have finally decided to unblock my collection.
Hello, Fat Al. Welcome, welcome.
I would offer my congratulations, but you have so much to do, I won't waste your time. By the way, if things don't work out, Daxter could always get a job controlling the village rat problem.
Daxter being an exterminator? That's something I'd like to see. That would make me laugh. Ha ha ha. Oh, I forgot there are orbs I gotta get in the water, too. Kind of a pain to collect.
Auga! Auga! Dive for those orbs, Jak! Dive!
There we go. There's more over here. Very well. Is that Eggman? I am the Eggman now. Alright. Oh, there's more. It's so slow when you can collect these ones. Alright, we're good now, or are there more over here? Some behind the waterfall? You know there's gotta be secrets behind the waterfall, right? Yeah, I thought so. I thought so. 164 orbs so far. That's a lot of orbs. Why are we being mean to Daxter? He knows what he did. Got cursed by falling into a vat of dark eco. Legendary PlayStation 2 platformer. Oh yeah, one of the most memorable ones. It's kind of crazy that the Jak and Daxter 1, you know, this game came out, and this was roughly around the time that tastes in gaming were changing. Grand Theft Auto was really popular, so Jak and Daxter 2 basically was a hybrid of classic platforming like this, and also Grand Theft Auto mechanics. You know, you had free roam, open city, driving vehicles, shooting guns, and stuff like that. And then Jak and Daxter 3 built off of that one, but it's kind of crazy to think that this is probably the game that held up the best. I would say that Jak and Daxter 1 probably holds up the best. Of course, Jak 2 was frustratingly difficult, and it was experimenting with new mechanics, and you know, some of the aspects of Grand Theft Auto that were cliche at the time are just kind of frustrating now, such as driving around the entire city every time you wanted to start a new mission. That's kind of annoying. But this is like platforming perfected. It's not bad at all. Ah, now it's a race.
Quick! We have to get to the power cell before the Pelican scoops it up again!
Right, but I forgot how to do that. Also, is the power cell over here? There it is. There we go. Summoning Solaire for the Gaping Dragon. Ew, Gaping Dragon. If only those friends were being mean because they were my friends and not because... Aw. Sorry to stir up some unfond memories, hun. But you know, you're always welcome here. I consider you a friend. A friend that I like to snog and hug. I don't do it with all my friends. You're special. What are the other things I gotta do in the area to get my power cells? Right, I gotta get the blue vent so I can use that trimbompline. How do I get the blue orbs? The blue energy? I know there are some blue energy around here, but I don't know if there's anything close. I can grab this and everything, but that's not gonna get me over there fast enough. Yeah, see, I not nearly close enough. The PSP was a cool idea, it just sucks it didn't get jacked. I mean, I could very well see if the PlayStation Portable came out a few years later, or if some of the design aspects were changed. If you could just play PlayStation 2 games on the go, if the PSP hardware was basically just a PS2 you could bring wherever you want, I wouldn't be surprised if they were still selling it today. Like that's how popular the PS2 was and how vast its gaming library was. If the PSP was just a PlayStation 2, then yeah, it would still be massively popular. You feel like this one holds up the best, but 3 is a lot of fun too. You know, I remember last time I tried to play this trilogy, I remember I would play Jak 3, and it was better in my memory. I remember Jak and Daxter 3 and all the fun I had with the light eco powers and all the weapon upgrades and everything, but you spend so much of that time driving around the desert, and then when you finally unlock the city, and then you're going back to driving around the city. Granted, that's not as... It's not as frustrating as it was in Jak 2. The city was significantly less frustrating to navigate in Jak 3, but you spend a lot of time just kind of driving around the desert in Jak 3. I remember I did a mission. It was kind of tedious. I drove all the way back to town, and they immediately sent me back out in the desert for another driving mission. And like the first half of the game is like, maybe not the first half, but the first act of that game is a large amount of driving missions. Where is... Okay, I see the blue vent up there, but how do I get up there? That's the thing. I think, if I remember correctly, do I have to come back for this mission later? Do I unlock the blue vents at a different level? I don't have a map or anything. Chase the seagulls. Okay, chasing the seagulls is my current objective. I mean, is it just me just going around scaring the seagulls and I get a power cell once they get annoyed with me enough?
Woohoo!
Yeah! Just going around, messing with the birds. Messing with the birds caused an avalanche! Don't question it. Alright, so that's...
Wow! They caused an avalanche! Let's check it out.
Sure. The seagulls did it. Well, that's how we harass the local wildlife, because apparently if you do that enough, it causes terraforming. The lack of momentum after the long jump bugs you. I guess maybe I'm just used to it. It doesn't bother me or anything. The movement in this game is very crisp and fluid. And very responsive. Very sharp and snappy. I like it. You know, there's like a split second of him readjusting his direction. But other than that, no, it's fine. So I got one more, right? One more thing. What do I... Oh, no clues? Well... I think I know what I gotta do, but I think I might have to come back to this level later, because... Yeah, I don't know how to get up there with the blue vent, with the blue eco just yet. Oh, you meant the aerial momentum. If you long jump off a cliff, then you fall straight down the instant the jump completes. Yeah, that is true. Maybe it's just that there's a heavy amount of gravity in this level. Maybe Jack is just super strong and super buff, and there's just a lot of gravity around here. Oh, wait. Do I have to use the explosions to blow open a container of blue eco around here? Is that what's going on? You feel bad for the seagulls? That's understandable. Right here. No. Maybe I gotta swim over there and deal with the cannon? No, I gotta jump up there with the blue eco, then jump over there, and then get to the cannon. Yeah, I'm gonna have to come back to this level some other time, I think. You say Jak 3 was awesome, the difficulty was actually well balanced, the new worlds were amazing and fun to explore, and there were barely any escort missions to speak of. Oh no, don't get me wrong. I agree, Jak 3 is a great game. I think Jak 3 is a lot of fun, although the thing I like to play Jak and Daxter for is the platforming, and I didn't much care for all the driving in Jak 3 in the very beginning. I mean, I love the Jak and Daxter series, and I wish there were more Jak and Daxter games to play. I wish Lost Frontier was actually good, you know? Alright, I guess I'm done here for now, because the sun has started to set. I didn't even realize that there was actually, like, time. I think time has passed. I think the sun has set in this level. I have to turn on the blue eco vents in the Forbidden Jungle. I thought it was a different level. Thank you. Thank you for confirming that. So I'm not going crazy. I appreciate the reminder. We don't talk about the Lost Frontier. But we have to talk about why we don't have any new Jak and Daxter games. It's, you know, partially the Lost Frontier's fault. Although, speaking of the, what would you call it? The black sheep of the family. I kind of want to go back and give Sly 4 another pass. Because it's been a while since I played Jak 4. That was kind of like the last, not Jak 4. I want to play Sly Cooper 4, Thieves in Time. Because I only played through that once, and I thought of it negatively, and I didn't play it again, but maybe if I went to it again, I'd be able to enjoy it a bit more. Now that I know that there are some plot twists that aren't going to vibe well with me, now that I'm prepared for that, maybe I'd enjoy it a bit more. The Lost Frontier is an atrocity. That's harsh criticisms, but not unearned. Yeah, The Lost Frontier is unfortunately the worst Jak and Daxter game. No other game compares, really. Oh, there's probably some kind of mobile game. There's probably some awful mobile game that's technically the worst Jak and Daxter game. I've never played it, though, but why would I want to play it when I know it's bad?
Gotta milk those yak cows. Gotta milk those yak cows. Oh, it's you. Oh, just resting my tired bones. I've been trying to get those ornery yak cows back into the pen all day. Some strange creatures tried to steal them earlier. You think you could help an old man and try to get them back into the corral?
Sure thing. The only PS2 game you can remember having fully realized momentum like that is Shadow of the Colossus. It's been a good 20 years since I played Shadow of the Colossus. I gotta go back to that. Hey, Han, you ever played Shadow of the Colossus? I know you're familiar with the general premise. Drink time, you got it. I remember that game being amazing, but I only played through it maybe once or twice. It's a great game. You have not? I think we should play through the Shadow of the Colossus together sometime. It's a great game, and I'd love to be able to show it off to you. Oh wait, I gotta get these guys cows. You dream of getting another Infamous, Sly, or Jak game. Honestly, you know, I played all the good Jak games and all the good Sly games, but I have not played all of the Infamous games. Second Son, the third game in the series, I haven't played that one. Wait, is that a PlayStation 4 game? I think it is, which is probably why I didn't play it. I had a PlayStation 3. Alright, time for me to beat up some cows.
See that shit?
Bring. That's right. Get in your pen. Easy enough. God, there's a lot of cows out here. You tried playing 15 minutes of Lost Frontier. You were depressed and angry. Well, I believe there is a PlayStation 2 port of that game, so, you know, we could go ahead and stream that game too. We could see it ourselves firsthand. We can see what makes it an awful game. It's kind of like when you and I played Tak and the Guardians of Gross, you know? We both now have a fully comprehensive understanding of why that game killed the entire Tak franchise. It was very, very bad. We could play a good game like Shadow of the Colossus, or we could play something like Jak and Daxter Lost Frontier. I don't know, whatever you're in the mood for, I suppose. No!
That lazy farmer owes us a power cell. Let's go talk to him.
You'd watch that? We'd have a fun time, I think. Don't make me cry. Yeah, no, that's fair. We had a laughably fun time playing the awful Guardians of Gross game, but I could tell, as I recall, it also gave us both a bit of a headache.
Yeah, Bessie. Ah, well done, my boy. You actually got those flea bags back into the pen. Now I can sleep in peace. Take this power cell for your trouble.
Would I ever consider doing a drunk stream? I don't even drink alcohol. I don't smoke, I don't drink alcohol, I don't have any vices. I say drinking my 80th soda for the day. I don't have any vices, I say, not having exercised in like 8 months. Yeah, I exaggerate for comedic effect, but I could have a healthier lifestyle choice. But yeah, I don't drink very often. I do have a little bit of alcohol in the fridge, but like, I usually, if I am going to drink something alcoholic, it's usually just a rum and coke, or maybe just like a wine cooler. That's kind of it. I'm really not much of an alkie. We are not playing Lost Frontier. Fair enough, fair enough. Guardians of Gross will give you an aneurysm. Well, we played Guardians of Gross. It didn't give you an aneurysm. It did give you a bit of a headache, but it didn't give you an aneurysm. 5 down. Two flies left. Where they could be. Nope. Oh.
Check out that funky sculpture shooting out of rocks over there.
I can't. I fell down. I can't check it out because I fell down to the ground. That wasn't a no. I mean, I could do a drunk stream, but I might like stream an entirely black screen and then like wander away from the computer or something. Or forget that I'm streaming entirely and just go like, oh, that was a fun video game I was playing, and then I'll like leave the stream on while I go shower or something. You read that as autism. Playing Guardians of Gross will give me an autism.
This must be a precursor.
Who awakens the oracle? Wait, one of you has the light within. From before time, I have watched and waited for the true hero to return.
It's me, Jak.
Present to me 120 precursor orbs.
Jak, it's me, the precursor. I need a Diet Pepsi, Jak. I mean, light one. Give me a Diet Pepsi light one. Very thirsty. I am being sponsored by the Frito-Lay Pepsi Corporation. Get me a power cell and a Diet Coke.
For your gift, another power cell.
Oh shit, I should have said Diet Pepsi, not Diet Coke. I'm gonna get in trouble for that. Get out of here. Don't tell my sponsor. Hey, it's me. Hey, Smooth Skin, it's me, the Precursor Guardians. Bringing me eggs.
Gotta bring in the crops.
Gotta bring in the crop. Gotta bring in the crop. All right, well, let's head over here where there isn't the rest of those flies, but the Forbidden Jungle, a new level! Eggs. Attacking the Power of Juju was great, but the sequel was ugh. You know, Ann and I played the first game a while back, and we played a bit of the second game, but we got stuck about halfway through. It was a frustrating section we didn't make it past. Maybe one day we'll finish it up, but yeah, that kind of killed all of our momentum with that game. Very unfortunate. I do like this high-definition modern UI. It's very nice. The second game is fine, but it's super linear. That's how some of those games are. I mean, the third Ratchet & Clank game was kind of linear too, but that didn't make it bad or anything. I was thinking about like playing Bubsy 4D because that game came out recently, but like I could also just go back and play Jak and Daxter again. There's no shortage of fun platformers, some of which I have played, some of which I have not. Maybe maybe Tak 2, I'll go back and play some more of that one. Try and get to the end of that one soon. Oh boy. Oh boy. Yeah. You can still explore, what? You can still explore the worlds in Tak 2, you can't. Yeah, no, that's fair. It's fair. Even if it is a more linear game, that doesn't mean it's a bad game, but yeah, it is kind of a shame when a game that's known for being open world and, you know, giving you a lot of freedom suddenly decides it wants to restrict that kind of freedom. Kind of annoying. I didn't mind it so much for Ratchet & Clank 3. I thought Up Your Arsenal was a great game, but yeah, it largely became a shooting course and less about exploration, which is unfortunate because the exploration was a lot of fun. Hey. Oh my. You say the first and third Tak games were amazing. The second one's just one you gotta put up with, I guess, huh?
We need to get to the top of that tower.
I'm on it. Top of the tower, I'm getting there fast before my blue eco powers wear off. All right. Ooh. There we go. Nope. There we go. Oh no! Probably need to recharge my orbs now. Dang it! Dang it! Okay, it's still powered, so that kind of works for me. No, it's good. It's got no worries, no worries. This guy always made you think of the Sphinx from Aladdin. Who disturbs my slumber? Return the lamp or suffer my different thing. And now I'm in the giant egg. Right, I gotta activate the blue vents somewhere around here. Don't fall into the dark eco ooze. Ah! Ah! I said don't do that, Jak! Then you did it! The momentum carried me. Yep. Who needs platforming? Not me. Oh god! Oh god! Third time is the charm. I'm gonna speedrun this game by skipping all the platforms. Yeah, see, he needs that platform, not me. Oh boy! Okay, that was kind of on Jak. What the hell was that? We're just welcome to 1,000 Ways to Die in Jak and Daxter. All right, I'll wait for my elevator. I'll go slow, but I'm like Sonic. I gotta go fast, right? 132 orbs, huzzah! This part is infuriating. It can be. It can be. Alright, made it though. There, got it. Honestly though, considering how bad some games screw it up, the platforming and the camera in this game isn't that bad. You think how often you play a platformer game like this and the camera just goes all the wrong ways.
Blue eco-vents have been activated all over the world. I knew there was a way to turn them on.
This game really is just kind of like 3D platforming at its best. Oh boy. I could jump out of here, but there's something I want to do over here first. The boss battle. It's Kira. Yeah, I got a phone call from Kira. Put her on silent. Forget how you fight this guy. Oh, I remember how you fight this guy. He's very kind and provides you a way to get to his face, which can then be punched. No. Do it again. I didn't even need that second leaf, but you're too kind. Why don't you like Kira? Don't get her started. Come on. Oh, I took a point of damage. Ah, but it's okay. He's still kind enough to give me the platforms. Is that it? Hey, down it goes. We have a we've got Anne's Kira rants recorded. I should probably clip that and make it its own video. One of the many Kira rants that Anne has gone on, just so it can be referred to whenever anyone asks. The guy reminded you how to fight him. Yeah, he was very considerate. I misjudged him. Where am I going right now? Let's see. There's a blue eco vent over here. Maybe I'll go over here. Start a 10-part video series. 10-part, 3-hour video analysis on why Kira is the worst character in the Jak franchise. Am I going over here? Hey.
Let's get up on that machine and break the mirror diverting the precursor beam.
Oh, there I go. Ah, there you go.
Good night, Jak.
She posted a brief character analysis of Kira from Jak 2. So, in short, that's why she doesn't much care for that character. She's horrible, no character development, no shame, doesn't even apologize for being awful. Flirts with the guy in the onesie. Yep, that sounds like him, all right. All right, back up here, crossing the bridge, trying for a second time. I do see some orbs down there. Eventually I'll have to go down to the valley. As it stands, it's an episode. The first Kira rant was in one of the episodes of our TAC playthrough, and I did make sure to put Kira on the thumbnail, so shouldn't be too hard to figure out where that is. There we go. Do I need to do something over somewhere else first? Oh, it just made me blue. Very well. Wait, don't I have to, like, fight the mirror or something? That's aiming that there. It's powering the machine. Oh, there we go. That's what I needed to do.
Those tower doohickeys scattered all over the jungle must redirect the eco beam. Let's go fiddle with them.
And by fiddle with them, I meant punch them. Alright, there's some nasty fishes in the ocean. Yeah, some piranhas. And a snake with a very wide face. It's a very busy area right now. It's kind of causing a little bit of a slowdown. Whoop. Friggin' frogs. Alright. Hey! I might have to come back here for a mirror later. Where is the first mirror I gotta redirect? I should also probably go down... Yeah, go down to the valley. Because there are orbs to collect down here. It was right by the machine. Oh, did I run way too far? Wasn't paying attention, got turned around. What a relaxing game. What a fun and enjoyably relaxing game. There are more orbs over here, I see. I can grab those at least. And here's where another mirror is probably going to shoot out of the ground. There's the fisherman. I got to go play his minigame. Yeah, go ahead and take care of that now. Hello, fisherman.
What do you have in the basket?
Nothing to talk about. Them monsters patrolling the ocean took a bite out of me fishing rig. And now they're gobbling up me catch. No matter what I try. They're gobbling up me catch.
Blows up the microphone.
Woo. Maybe it's your breath.
You think you can do better? Try scooping up river fish with a tiny net. I'll give you a power cell if you can catch 200 pounds of them critters. And then I'll let you and Shrimp here use my speedboat to get to Misty
This
Island.
minigame, I recall, not being the easiest one in the world. Let's fish.
There are two types of good fish to catch. 1 pound fishies and 5 pound fishies. Eh? If you miss 20 pounds of good fish, then I'm gonna take me net back from you. There are poisonous eels in this river. Catch even a one of them boogers, and you'll poison the whole darn catch.
Yeah, no worries or anything. It's just gonna be like a little mini game where the instant fail, you know, scenario. So, no worries.
Here comes a big one. Steady, boy.
Don't get in my net. You're not allowed. You're not allowed. Disallowed. No purples. Nah. Luckily, the net isn't too small. It's pretty generous. This isn't the worst thing in the world. The fact that you know, I should just pull my net out and like put all the fish in storage, just in case I grab one and I don't have to do the entire thing. Stressing me out. I gotta get. Oh yeah, there's way too many poisonous fishies here.
Steady. You're almost there.
There's a whole school of bad fish. Freaking me out.
Here
No.
comes a big one. Hold steady. You're almost there.
Oh, here comes the rapid fire fish.
Boy. You did it!
Hey!
You caught 200 pounds of fish. Not bad for a couple of landlubbers.
And I didn't miss a one.
And you can use my boat at the village dock.
Huzzah! It's just a little stressful is all. But now we get the enjoyment of hearing this guy laugh in the level forever. All right. I didn't get a poisonous fish. Ow. I did get bit though. I'm honestly, I think the first time I've ever done that where I didn't even once miss a fish. I'm quite proud of that. All right, so I got a whole bunch of orbs. I got so many dang precursor orbs. But I'm still missing a bunch of cells. He wound up becoming mute after laughing forever. His vocal cords forever shot. You had to mute the game so you could get through it because it was so stressful. No, I understand that. That's fair. Wait, can I get something over here? Oh, there's a power cell. I'm being rewarded for exploration. Huzzah! I don't know. I probably got this one when I was a kid, but I don't remember this one ever, so. Then again, can I be expected to remember every detail about every game I've ever played? You would argue that this gives the turret run in Jak 2 a run for its money. And talks about that being stressful too. I don't recall it being stressful. I don't know. Maybe it's because I played a lot of games in second person. I have not played a lot of games in second person, but I have played other games in second person, so it wasn't terribly bad for me as I recall. Although if I went back to it today, maybe it would be worse than I remember. Ah, here's what I gotta use this thing for.
Line up the beam by pointing it at the next tower.
My eyes.
Hey, we can follow the beam to find the next tower.
Do I mean third person? No, right now I'm playing the game. See, this is first person view. This is third person view. Second person view is when you're watching Jak move from somebody else's point of view. So when you're playing from the point of view of the tank, that's a second person platformer. And you don't get that very often. It's the tank in Jak 2, the Tyrannid Mother, the eight-eyed Tyrannoid Queen in Ratchet and Clank 3. A couple others. Where is the light being redirected to? I actually gotta look up and see where that got redirected to. Somewhere over here, I think. Yeah, there we go. What's fourth-person gameplay? Someone else telling. Fourth-person gameplay is someone telling you about the video game they played. It's someone telling you about a second-person game they played, so it's 2 squared. That's fourth-person gameplay. The Tyrannoid Queen freaked you out? No, she was a monster. She was very unsettling with her gigantic leech mouth. Yeah, no, she's creepy. Where did it get redirected to? Sounds like he's still having a grand old time. Also, I see some stuff I gotta collect over there that I forgot about, apparently. Let's see. Oh, well, there it is. Do the original Resident Evil games count as second person? I think that's more just third person, because you're not playing from the point of view of anyone in particular. You're just seeing your character move around. Although that begs the question, is Super Mario 64 technically second person gameplay? Because it's a third person platformer, of course, but you are playing through the Lakitu's camera. So, technically... Alright, now that went over there. Okay. Gotta go across these bridges again. Or fall into the river again. Are you for real about the Mario 64 kit? Well, don't you remember when you start Super Mario 64, before you enter Bowser's castle, a Lakitu with a camera just swoops down in front of you and says, "Mario, welcome, I'll be your cameraman." And then like the entire game, in the bottom left-hand corner of the screen, you have a little Lakitu icon to show that the camera is following you. And then you can change it to be locked on. So, technically, you're watching the entire game from the Lakitu's point of view. The entire reason they did that was because, you know, it was the first time they had a Mario game in 3D, and they were worried people wouldn't be able to understand, like, the camera was something that they could control. So they added a little guide to be like, hey, I'm the camera guy, you can control me. Nowadays, everyone understands the third-person camera. Like, there's no one actually, like, recording you. It's just a thing that you can control as the player, but... You know, back then you had to make sure people understood what a video game was, because, you know, things were changing. Not everyone had played a third-person video game before. A 3D video game before. So yeah, I guess Mario 64 is technically played in second player. How do you get up here? I forget. Oh, there you go. I figured it out. Not sure that's how you were supposed to figure it out, but I did it. Hey! Your cousin had the DS port. You played it so much when you could visit. Mario 64 DS. I played that for the first time not too long ago. It's not a bad version of the game. It's hard to beat the classic Nintendo 64, original Mario 64. And I wasn't a big fan of the character swapping gimmick. Did feel like a bunch of unnecessary backtracking was added as a result of it, but you know, it's not a bad game. You know, Mario 64 is a timeless game, so even if it's a slightly worse version, it's still a pretty good game. Wait, do I have any more missions to do here? Connect the eco. I'm still doing that. I got sidetracked. Where do I go for this next one? I got really sidetracked. It's all the way over back over there. There's one more else I can do around here, too. I can't remember what it is, though. Wait. Oh, it's all the way over there. Fifth person. That one, I don't know about. That one might be a bit too much for me. Whoop. Ah, shit. Wait, there's a waterfall. Which means there's gotta be secrets behind the waterfall. Nothing. Boo. You can't have a waterfall and then not hide anything behind it. You've broken video game rules. Am I trying to collect all the orbs? Yeah, this is a collect-a-thon. Before that word became tainted and dirty, you know, people enjoyed collecting things. I still enjoy collecting things. And redirect. Also, welcome, Sengrin. Hey, Sengrin. You play what you have access to. Exactly. When you're a kid, you're kind of, you know, limited in your options, even as an adult.
Tell that windbag of a mayor that he owes us big time for connecting the village energy beam.
The only other Mario games you had access to were Wario World on Game Boy Color. You know what game I haven't played in a long time that I grew up with that was like the game that I played all the time that was portable is Wario Land 2. Wario Land 2 for the Game Boy. You know, I don't know if anyone's ever thought about that game in the last 10 years. When it comes to Mario games, there's dozens you could take your pick from, hundreds at this point. Wario Land 2, I'm not sure if anyone's played that in the last decade or so. You have made a grave mistake of sleeping wrong and now your neck hurts. I made a grave mistake of waking up wrong the other day. I was lying in bed, I'm like, oh, time to wake up, stretching a little bit, pull a muscle in my neck, and I go, oh, this is gonna hurt for 5 hours, I can already tell. Oh. Return to the mayor. Okay, I'll do that. There's one more I gotta do here, though. I can't remember what that is. What is this 7th one? What have I not done here yet? What am I missing out on? I gotta do fishing again. You just picked that up recently for the first time? Oh, okay. I used to replay that basketball playing bunny level the entire time. One of the bosses is a rabbit that plays basketball against you. I went back and replayed that mission over and over and over. Playing basketball against that bunny rabbit was like how I spent a good portion of my, whatever, 14th birthday or whatever. Well, I've already done everything in here, I believe. Oh, here is how I was supposed to get up there proper. That's... Okay, well, I've redirected everything. I'm not sure what else I can do in this level, other than return to the mayor and get paid. It says there's one more precursor cell in the area, but I don't know. 3 had the sequel fight instead if it was a soccer ball or a football game, huh? Alright. Yeah, I didn't play the 3rd one, I only had the 2nd game. Didn't play the 1st game either. Just the 2nd one. Yeah, I've already been in here, so there's no reason for me to go back in, I believe. Oh wait, wasn't there like a slide? I seem to recall there being a slide in this game. It may be in a different level. I'm probably thinking of a different level, actually. Wario Land 2 was a banger. I don't know if it still holds up many years later, but back then I played it a lot. I had a great time with it. Oh, yep, here we go. I think I haven't done what I needed to do over here. Nope, that's the fight against the flower. Maybe I haven't done what I need to do over here? Well. Imagine if that door locked behind me and I couldn't get out now. No, this is where the... Is there like a... Okay, so I can go that way. I haven't been that way. I think. Unless... Oh, wait, no, this probably just takes me back. Oh! Shit. Wait, I haven't gone up here. Oh, hey, a bunch of orbs. I'm glad I did that. This is where the boss battle was, I believe. Shit. Last life. Ba-ba-da-ba-dum-bo. Gotta look before you leap. Dang it, this is the boss fight again. Oh, there's some orbs up here too. Nice. Alright. Maybe up here. Alright, I've already got that. I think I'm just going back to that room with the ramp. Am I looking for orbs? Well, there's one more precursor cell in this level, and I could have sworn there was a slide as well, but I must be misremembering. It must be a different level I'm thinking of, because I'm not seeing anything else inside this room. I probably should just leave. I'm barking up the wrong tree. Yeah. No! Oh, silly me, that 0 by my life wasn't a life counter. This game doesn't have limited lives. It's just telling me I have 0 green orbs collected, which is fine because orbs are useless. Where do I go for this last precursor cell? Well, I'll have to figure it out some other time or look it up online. I got things to do today. Gotta go return to the mayor and get paid. That's one thing. You want to tell me about the orbs? Sure, you can give me a gentle reminder about where the precursor cells or orbs are. Ow. Actually, maybe over here. I don't see it on the side of the cliffs. No, that's wrong. I'm getting sidetracked again. Nope, nope, nope. Gotta go back. It's not here. It's not here. Just go back to town, get your power cell, and move on to the next level. Come on, we got things to do today. You got to see 2 box turtles the other day? Nice. Wait, this isn't how I get back to where I wanted to go. Oh, here we are. This is the passage. Have I done the breaking metal boxes? Yeah, I have the flies. And I have enough orbs to go to the precursor guy again. Shoot. Gotta jump a little bit better. You saw a fox today? Nice. Before I started the stream, I looked out the window and I saw a rabbit. We still got rabbits. It's been a while since I've seen them. You know, we have Rabbit Alley, of course, but you don't always see rabbits out there. But I was happy to see a rabbit before we started the stream today.
You have proven yourself worthy. Here is a power cell.
This one did not want to play basketball with me. Do I need all the orbs in the area for that last cell? I don't think I do. It also doesn't keep track of... Hold on. Pause. It says X button. Okay. So, Sandover Village, I got most of the orbs. Sentinel Beach, I was just at. I missed out on like 22 of them. The Forbidden Jungle, I'm missing 25. Oh, that's where I just was. I missed 25 in the Forbidden Jungle. Sentinel Beach. I'm missing one of the flies in Sandover Village. I got all the flies in the Forbidden Jungle. I don't know what that penultimate one is. Let the cats go outside and you won't have rabbits anymore. If I let the cats go outside,
good.
I won't have the cats anymore. They'll run away.
To fuel my heat shield. Meet me by the entrance to the fire canyon by climbing the cliff behind the farmer's house. Bring the power cells and hurry. My father says he's seen more lurkers around.
If I let the cats out, Peter might eventually come back just for food and everything. He'll have a lot of fun terrorizing the outdoors and everything, but it wouldn't be great for the ecosystem if I let Petey out. Rue might chase after like a couple of small bugs and stuff, but I don't know if I'd ever be able to find her. She'd probably find like a hole and spend like 90% of her day hiding in that hole. Alright, I'm back here. I need to head back to the village. I haven't found the muse yet. Actually, that's something I could do too. Is go find the muse.
Hey! Let's go check out old Fish Brett's speedboat at the dock.
You were thinking what I was thinking. Oh, this thing doesn't open? Okay, fine. This is weird. I just walked into the steps and fell over. You saw pigeons on your way to work? What was pink though? Must have been like a flamingo, eating way too much when it comes to the algae around here.
Well, hello there, my dear boy. You've caught me at a most inopportune moment. I was to set off on my journeys yesterday, but I seem to be a spot short on the old precursor orbs. I would have played...
All right, I'll get you some orbs. You saw some meese last week? No, wow, moose are really intense. You must live in someplace more remote, because you don't see moose in the cities very often. You saw deer, groundhogs, and turtles on your run? Nice. While we've been out and about, we've seen things like owls and groundhogs and muskrats and the occasional deer and turtles and stuff. But it's quite the rare treat. The mayor, I believe, is over here. Yes, here we are.
Oh, what a wonderful sight. I thank you. And then
entire village will thank me. Boys, you have restored power to the village and guaranteed my re-election.
There's like 5 people in the village.
You've earned a power cell.
Look, if there's 5 people in your village, the mayor has other duties besides being a mayor. The fisherman can be a mayor. I want to speak to your leader. I was over there in the fishing boats. You'll have to get, he'll be back around 5 o'clock once the evening catch comes in. Your mayor doesn't just do mayoring for a living? No, he works for a living. What are you talking about? All right, back to Misty Island. Because it looks so inviting from here. You're going to try to sleep again, Jill and Miggy? Well, thank you for joining us. Sleep well if you can. There was a bird that made a nest in the wreath on your front door and had eggs in it, but you think they abandoned the nest because they haven't been back there? Well, yeah, probably because someone tried to use that door and spooked the birds. That's all right. Free omelet for you. This is awesome. The voices are a little from the PAL version. I wasn't aware that the
This gives me the creeps. And trust me, it's a whole new experience when you're covered in fuzz.
I wasn't aware that the PAL version had different voice acting. Sounds as good as I remember it, but maybe the compression was a little different. You're assuming it's the NTS version. I don't know what the decompilation is based on. I think the decompilation is based on the US version, though. I'm pretty sure you put the US edition ISO into it. You're going to probably start heading out. It's been good to chat and hang out with everyone. I'm glad to have you here. I look forward to talking to you again. I hope you have a great evening and a relaxing weekend. You're always welcome. Sleep well. Take care. All right. Gonna spend a little bit of time exploring Misty Island, and maybe if we're lucky, we could even go fast enough and even make it to the first boss today. So we're making pretty good progress. I think we're making pretty speedy progress in this game. Basically beat 2 levels. Now we're working on a 3rd. Ouch. It's gonna require me not to take easy damage like that. Hey, it's the muse.
I see the sculptor's muse.
Good luck catching it. Nah. Oh, playing Spyro again. Shoot. Wait, come back. I gotta collect these orbs first. I can't remember if you actually have to chase him into an area or you have to, like, hit him or something. Dang it. I think you do have to hit him. Dang it, I'm so close. Little bastard, get back here. Got him. All right, it didn't take too long. I was more worried about like being smacked while I was running around and dying. It felt like it was inevitable. Is it a blue-eyed white dragon? There we go. Drive-by recommendation for us and Anne. Celia's stupid ROM hack. The humor is on point. I like the movie Airplane. Celia's stupid ROM hack. What is that from? Evil McBad guy. Is that like a... Are you talking about a Jak and Daxter mod? Because I have not even heard of that one. Granted, I'm just now starting to play the Jak and Daxter mods. Oh boy. Normally these games aren't about humor, it's about the platforming. So maybe you're referring to something like New Vegas. A Pokemon ROM hack. Oh, okay. Speaking of, I gotta go back and play some more of that Blaze Black 2 ROM hack. There's just too many good games. It's a good problem to have. I'm inundated with quality games. And also, Bubsy 4D. That's not fair. Bubsy 4D is, from what I hear, not a bad game compared to Bubsy 3D. Oh boy.
Plow into those balloon lurkers and shred them.
isn't a timed mission, so I can just take my time. It's all good. I just gotta not run into their spiky balls, that's all. Ah, bummer. Hey, I see you. I see you. Woo! Another one coming in for a landing? Yeah, another one. I can just stay here and hit them as they come in for a landing. Oh boy. If they don't land on me. There you go. Okay, that was not landing. When you were a kid, you thought ROM hacks meant people added romance to games? Oh, the ROM stands for romance. I see. That's kind of a fun way to think about it. A Pokemon ROM hack that adds a romance. A Pokemon ROM hack that adds a romance. Your rival. Your rival becomes your romantic love interest. I just don't know how to quit you, Gary. Okay, I'll have to get them as they come on down. Oh wait, no, I saw one over here. Hold on. Oh, he's taking off again. This one's not, though. Just waiting for me to run into like a spiky ball and lose all my progress. I do see a power cell over there. Just gotta get to it. Gotta take the ramp, huh? Ah, I missed that orb too. You would join the Team Rocket polycule? Hey, if Jesse and James are there, I'm down. Hey, there we go. I see one more guy piloting a blink, but he's not coming down. It's kind of annoying me. Yeah. Oh boy. I missed it all entirely. Dang it. This is more difficult than it looks. There's a card store near you that sells ROM hacks. The best-selling one is Pokemon Cock Edition. And maybe like the roosters get to be your starters. How's that for a Pokemon game? Like Generation 10, there's 3 starters, but they're all just different variations of a rooster type. You have 3 different chickens. It's like a Torchic, but it's like it's a new Torchic. Oh shit! You can get a Torchic. Excuse me. Oh. You can get a Torchic or a blue Torchic or a green Torchic, and they all have different evolutionary lines. That could be fun. You think I'm right about the compression? You're sure because it's 50 hertz over here, and we were 60. Okay. I'm gonna have to get something to drink because I laughed so hard it caused me some pain.
Yay!
Also, you can hear the controller vibrating. Alright. Well, we got that. There should be one more guy picking up garbage with his little blimp thing. Where is he? Oh, he just came in for a landing. I just missed him. Well, while I'm waiting, I'll collect some of these orbs, I suppose. Can I dismount and swim around in here? Will I die if I do that? Ugh. Where is he? Where is he? Does he not come over in this area? Maybe he stays in the bay area over here. There he is. There he is. I see him. Got him. Nice. As a kid, Misty Island used to freak you out, huh? You know, that's fair. As a kid, I was scared by some rather benign things in games like this.
Good! You stopped all the mind-dropping lurkers. They've been threatening the waters around our village for weeks.
Yay.
Bring your zoomer back to the chance pad, and I'll teleport it back.
So, Mario 64 was the first video game that my family owned and the one I spent a decent amount of time playing. It was the first video game I got immersed in. Let's see, what are some things about that game that scared the heck out of me? The water level, Jolly Roger Bay or whatever it is, I spent a lot of time avoiding that level. Was not a big fan of it. The eel freaked me out. Very scary. The piano, everyone gets freaked out by the piano. That entire haunted house level is very spooky. The underwater cave area, that was unsettling. Tiny Huge Island, actually. Tiny Huge Island had some giant Goombas and a fish that would one-shot swallow you. That freaked me out a lot. Yeah, there was a lot about Super Mario 64 that freaked me out. Some of the levels wholesale. Some of the levels just freaked me out and I wouldn't play them. Which is great because you don't have to play every single level in that game to beat it. You can just pick and choose what you want to play. I appreciate it having that freedom. The weirdest thing scared you as a kid? You're scared of the movie The Incredibles because the animation was uncanny? That's fair, I think. I think that's fair. You know, the humans in Toy Story were a little off-putting. You Baba from A Spirit Away scared you? Okay. Oh. How do I take it? How do I move this? Do I have to, like, bust it down over from this side? I was just praising the camera. Thank you. Don't have to make me look like a fool. Well, that's that. The movie Mars... Oh, yeah, Mars Attacks. Yeah, Mars Attacks definitely sticks with you as a kid. The aliens in the movie Mars Attacks were incredibly off-putting. Very freaky. And then there was a whole scene where a guy had his head transplanted onto a dog's body. It was just a freaky, unsettling movie. Did not much vibe with that. I'm sure if I went to check out the movie today, if I were to watch either of the Mars Attacks movies, I'd laugh about how comically ridiculous they are. But as a kid, freaked me out. Absolutely. Where am I going now? Oh, there's a... Okay. Okay. Gotta go down there, huh? Do I go to the bones here? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Get me out of here! Uh-oh, no, I'm dead. Oh well. Yeah, if I were playing this game as a kid, if this is my first video game, I think anytime the fish... I think that fish would scare the heck out of me. That would be terrifying, that fish that one-shots you. You were at a pawn shop and they had one of the aliens there, like a full statue of it? Oh my god. That would freak me out so bad.
Knock over those bones!
That's what I'm doing. I need to get on that platform. The bug guy from Men in Black? You talking about the roaches in trench suits? Red trench coats? It's been a while since I've watched either of the Men in Black movies either, for that matter. Oh boy, not where I wanted to go. There are some orbs over here, though. I'm good, I'm good. I mean, I will. I'll probably fall in and die, but, you know, just you'll have to accept that, Daxter. Oh, no checkpoints? Boo! Maybe this is where I gotta go. I see yeah, I see something over here I can grab. Yeah, just gotta get on top of the ship is all. Yeah, there we go. You're gonna dip, a Spartan? Well, thank you for joining us. Hope you have a good night as well. I will not eat drywall. I won't trust leprechauns. And if I have any Warhammer, I don't want to send it to you. Luckily, I have never gotten too wrapped up in the Warhammer franchise. You remember this game being brutal for checkpoints? I don't remember that, but I'm starting to learn. Yep. Yep. Yeah. I healed. Yep. 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 Nice. Yep. 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 I don't know if that's a yep every time, but yep. Woo. Ow. Let's see what happens if I don't say yep. If I don't say yep, I get hit with that. It's on me. I should have said yep. I hear the noise of an orb. Ouch. There we go. Almost died to the lurkers guarding the cannon. There was a TV show scene that freaked you out as a kid. You have never found the source for it. You can never find out if it looks silly now or move on.
You two didn't screw up. Now that the lurkers can't open that silo, they can't flood the world with dark eco.
Hooray!
And cause untold destruction. Wipe that ridiculous grin off your face, Daxter. The two of you have plenty to do. Get on with it.
I remember as a kid watching a show on, I think it was Nickelodeon. It was Are You Afraid of the Dark? That was Cartoon Network. It was one of those two shows. I think it was Are You Afraid of the Dark or Goosebumps, but I'm pretty sure it was Are You Afraid of the Dark, where it's just a bunch of kids telling scary stories around the campfire, and one of the stories involved a lizard that was a body snatcher, and it stole someone's identity. And then to get away with stealing their identity, they swapped bodies with the person. So the person was now inside the lizard's body, and then they drowned the lizard. And so now the lizard had taken over the person's body, and the person was dead. It's very off-putting. Things like that stick with you. Oh wait, hold on. Oh, what? I saw it. Dang it. All right. I saw it right up there. You know, I was right there. All the way over here again? Yeah, this game is pretty brutal when it comes to checkpoints, it looks like.
Do me a favor and keep away from those dark eco boxes.
No. I'm only on the 3rd level. It's not giving me an earful. Ugh. I also remember there was an episode of some kind of daytime show. I don't know what it was, but I was home sick from school one day. I was watching one of those. I was busy thinking about the show.
Well, better you than me.
I don't remember what show it was. It was one of those daytime dramas. But I tuned in at the weirdest time where one of the people somebody was buried up to their neck in sand. Maybe it wasn't a midday. Maybe it wasn't one of those drama shows. Maybe it was just like a movie, like a PG-13 movie that was on TV in the middle of the day. But somebody had been buried up to their neck in the sand. The bad guy was like, "I'm gonna wait for the tide to roll in, and when it does, you'll be drowned by the tide." I don't know why, but that just stuck with me because that seemed like a pretty bad way to go. I also remember the George and the Jungle movie. I watched a lot of the George and the Jungle cartoon, but the movie had quicksand. And there was a guy who fell into the quicksand and you had to watch him die in slow motion. I guess any kind of suffocation in media like that really stood out to me. It was really off-putting for me. Okay, so there's a thing down here. How do I get to this thing? I can't look over the edge. It's kind of annoying.
It's an ambush, Jack!
Oh, I just had to jump into the arena. Alright, I just gotta punch everybody in the arena, alright.
Get the red eco! Red eco makes your attack stronger.
And it makes you attack faster. And, oh, take too much damage. There we go. All I have to do is not take any more hits. I'm allowed 1 freebie. I'm allowed 0 more freebies. No stress or anything. I'm just being chased by a horde. Leave me alone. I just wanted to have pens. How do I break these things open? Oh, I think I have to man a cannon or something. Hey, didn't die. Nice. Courage the Cowardly Dog. Oh, return the slap. That entire show was very freaky at times. Not all the time.
Gives me the willies.
But yeah, some of the times.
Let's keep you out of the ooze, okay?
I never got freaked out by the Return the Slab episode. I thought it was a good episode. It just didn't freak me out as much as it seemed to freak out other people. The one TV show that was absolutely horrifying and should have been banned was Mr. Meaty. Never heard of it. Doesn't sound like the kind of show that would be easy going though. It reminds me of Mr. Bill, who was a little clay guy, and like Mr. Hand would come out of nowhere and smash Mr. Bill. Oh no! Okay, so how do I destroy those bins over there? Did I miss my opportunity? Also, how do I leave? I guess the stairs are rising, so where do I go from the stairs? If I jump down there, I'll die, so I can't go that way. The Walrus episode in Pingu, huh? Can't say I've watched any episodes of Pingu, so I'll just have to take your word on that. How the heck do I get out of here? I could fall in the vat. I don't know if these doors down there will open. You think the doors should open if I get close now? Okay. Ah, correct. Thank you. Thank you. That was... Ah, and there's blue eco over here, so maybe that'll help me bust these open. Oh, I need to get more blue. I need more blue, it looks like. Where do I get the blue? There's very little blue here. There's like a little bit of blue there, but I needed more than that if I want to get those crates open. Thank you for the heads up on that, by the way. I was having trouble figuring out where I needed to go, obviously, and I appreciate you letting me know where to go. There's a cell over there. How do I get over here? I need more blue. I need to get a portable blue container, you know? So anytime I need blue on the go, I can just grab it. Here's some blue over here. Oh boy. Alright, there's a little bit of blue here. Alright, I got this. We gotta grab this. And we quickly grab this. And we grab the one down here. And now... Nope. Nope. We got enough blue if we can go fast enough. There we go. Oh. Woo. It's close. The scariest movie would be Steel or Shazam with Shaq. I'm scared of Kazam because that's a movie that doesn't exist, but everyone knows it does. It's one of those weird things where everyone knows it exists, but you look it up and it doesn't exist. Except they made a movie that used to be the case, but then they changed it so now it does exist. Okay, here we go. Here we go. I got enough blue now. Come on, come on. No. Oh, it doesn't. They don't when I get close. I have to smash every one of them individually on like a 3-second timer? That sucks. I'm not gonna go for those. That's a waste of my time. I got things to do today. Thank you for the 420 bits, CEO of Sexism. Very kind of you. Thank you, thank you. Thank you for the funny number of bits. You were at a restaurant and the waiter asked if you wanted a box after you're finished. You said, sure, you can box me for my leftovers. Oh, you're gonna fight him. I get you. That's a new one. I haven't heard that one before. Thank you for sharing. You can't have them. They're mine. I need one more fly. Thank you once again, CEO of Sexism. Thank you for sharing the fun joke. I got the Muse. What's the next on my list? Return to the Muse. I gotta find one more scout fly. Ooh, it's kind of annoying that I don't know where that last scout fly is. If only had some kind of scout fly radar, you know? Maybe it's down here in one of the crevices? I'll never know. I can't like zoom the camera out very easily. Although I do see an orb over here I missed somehow. Hey, there we go. Maybe the scout flies somewhere over here. Don't see it. Although I am enjoying the peaceful music. Also, I've been hearing a lot of people talking about Grogu. Is that some kind of Star Wars thing? I think I saw Mandalorian and Grogu. Is that like a spin-off, or is that like season 4 of The Mandalorian was renamed the Mandalorian and Grogu? Is it like a made-for-TV movie? It's Baby Yoda's name. Baby Yoda's name is Grogu? Okay. It's a new Star Wars movie. Oh, they made a movie based on the spin-off TV show, did they? Okay. That seems like the logical progression. I'm surprised I haven't heard anything about the new Star Wars movie. I guess I do live in quite the bubble, but still. Oh, here we go. Most of the time, that kind of thing breaks through and I learn about the Star Wars movie, but... Well, I guess I am learning about the Star Wars movie because I'm talking about it, right? Ah. Thank you. It's a good movie. You loved it personally? Oh, well, that's nice. I hear, every once in a while a new Star Wars movie comes out and it's like, okay, we'll flip a coin. Is it going to be a good one or a bad one? I'm happy to hear that Star Wars fans have another good Star Wars movie to enjoy. I wish I had another good Jak game to enjoy, but I guess I'll just have to settle for revisiting the ones I enjoyed so much as a kid. I'm done on this level. Time to head back. Back to the boat. Yeah, I don't need those last precursor orbs. It's fine. I'm not a completionist. I'm good. When you beat the game, you get like a small cutscene. Like, ooh, if we find all of the precursor cells in this game, it'll open this portal. Who knows where it's gonna lead? And then you go through all the trouble of getting all the precursor cells in this game, and then you open up that door, and instead of showing you what's on the other side of the gate, it just does a close-up on everyone's face, and they're all going, wow, it's amazing, it's beautiful. And you're just looking at the faces of all the characters going, oh, wow. If only the camera would pan around and you could see what we're looking at, you'd be so amazed. But you just have to take our word for it that what we're looking at is super amazing. Whoa. All right, see you in Jak 2. I'm not joking, that's kind of how the game ends. After the sequel tragedy of 2020, you Star Wars fans are eating good? Nice. Yeah, I heard the, what was it? The not Skywalker, but Han Solo. There was a Han Solo movie. Yeah, I have not watched anything Star Wars. I think I went I can't say I haven't seen
Hurry
anything
up with
Star
those
Wars.
power cells. I'm waiting at the head of Fire Canyon, at the top of the cliff behind the farmer's house.
My dad did take me to see the prequel movies in theaters. I think he was a fan of the original Star Wars movies. So he took the family to go see the different prequel movies. And they were okay. I remember liking Jar Jar Binks from the first movie. The whole movie itself was kind of slow, talking about intergalactic politics, but Jar Jar Binks kept my attention. The second movie had that romance plot, and I think they had the thing I remember from the second movie was I believe they had some kind of space battle where it was like very, very quiet because sound doesn't travel in space, and it was an accurate simulation of that. So I remember that from the second movie. And then the third movie had that cool battle with the lava and the volcano. And my brother Anakin, I loved you. I remember all that stuff. Oh, I also remember Darth Maul from the first movie. The Mustafar duel. I remember General Kenobi and the four-armed guy. So I have seen some Star Wars stuff. I just haven't gotten immersed in that universe all that much. I just watched like the episodes 1, 2, 3 movies. And I've seen enough things parodying the main trilogy, the original trilogy, that I know all the story beats. They can't be. No one likes Jar Jar. Everybody who's anybody wanted to rag on Jar Jar, but I enjoyed him. Then again, what do I know? I don't know anything about quality.
I see you two are back to make the trade.
Shut up and give me my cell! You want an Infamous 1 and 2 remake? Man, I would just settle for an Infamous 1 and 2 port. If I could play Infamous 1 and 2 on PC, that would be so nice. Come on, Sony, why can't you just release... it's not Sony's decision, I think. I think it's Sucker Punch, but like... Yeah, Sucker Punch. Just put those games on PC. I want to play them. I don't have to wait. I don't want to have to wait for a PlayStation 3 emulator. I just want to go back and play Infamous 1. I remember really liking that game. What am I doing here? Oh, that's right. I unlocked the new route. Whoop. So I can go do the boss battle. Is there anyone else who wants orbs? I gotta deliver the muse. I got orbs for you.
So, you want to make a contribution? Good. A sizable one, I hope. Yes. Oh, it is a sizable contribution. I just hope this power cell adequately represents my gratitude.
Indeed it do. Yes, thank you. A new Metro is coming out soon. Nice. Yeah, I'm aware of that. I think I played one of the Metro games all the way to the end. Metro Last Light, I think it was. Metro games aren't really my kind of thing, mainly because first-person linear cinematic games like that generally aren't my kind of thing either. I did think the setting was cool, though. Oh, here he is. There we go.
Oh, my muse! You saved her! Oh, you really are the best. Here, take this power cell. I won't need it now that I have my inspiration back.
Nice. He's so happy. He gets to stare at his little muse, little cat creature. He can't take his eyes off the muse. He smashes his own hand with the chisel, but he didn't even care. He's having the time of his life, no matter how many fractured fingers he's got. Oh boy. Help! I'm stuck in your house. Alright, is there anything else I need to do around town? Sandover Village. Free 7 scout. I'm missing a scout fly still. Oh, also, now that I have all these, I can go over here. That's right, I can finish up the first level too. Now that I have the vents opened. Go ahead and wrap this one up. I see some orbs up there. I'll get you. I'll get those orbs. I'll get you. Look around, just making sure I didn't miss any orbs. All right, here we go. Yeah. can't I break this thing open? What am I missing? Maybe I need some kind of fireball? I don't know if I don't remember there being an upgrade. Oh wait, I remember. I gotta use the cannon that's over here. You recommend? Oh boy. Uh-oh, I'm too far out. I'm too far away. I'll never make it. I'll never make it. No, I'm fine. You would recommend the episode 3 translation simply for the absurdity of the Jedi Order being labeled as the Presbyterian Church. Thinking of grabbing Star Wars The Force Unleashed on your Switch? Because the Wii version is updated for Switch? Nice. Never played any Star Wars games. I may have tried a little bit of pod racing on the N64, but I think that was it. Which is a shame, because as much as I like RPGs, I haven't played KOTOR, and I heard that's a good one. Knights of the Old Republic. A little off topic. Oh boy. A little off topic, but did you guys hear about the South Korean Starbucks issue? Like, Starbucks got in big trouble because of their advertisements in South Korea. Both KOTOR and KOTOR 2 are nice. Yeah, I've heard that. I just haven't played them yet. Yeah, but apparently the Starbucks... There was an advertising campaign in Starbucks that was celebrating Tank Day, but Tank Day is just like a bad thing because it's a reminder of the dictator that tried to send who actually sent tanks in to the civilian center to put down the democratic uprising. Apparently in the 1980s, South Korea wasn't a democracy and the South Koreans had to fight really hard for it. And so they, they're very prideful of that as they have the right to be. But, there are some people that were like, I miss when there was a dictator in charge of South Korea. I miss when I miss when the dictator rolled tanks into town and crushed all dissent. And apparently Starbucks had a promotional thing in South Korea where they were celebrating Tank Day. Buy our new tankard or whatever. Buy our new tanker tea or something like that. It was... I would say it's in bad taste, but from what I heard from the description, it was intentionally malicious. Like the person who came up with that advertising campaign explicitly went out of the way to make it offensive to the pro-democracy movement.
Gotta bring in the crops from the jukebox.
As much as you like tanks, it seems like a weird advertising campaign. Yeah, I mean... It sounds like the kind of thing that would be like a mistranslation error, or like they didn't realize the having a tank day would be offensive culturally. But it sounds like the person who came up with the advertising campaign intentionally went out of their way, based on other details, to make it offensive as possible. Like they were selling, I can't remember the details off the top of my head, but it was like, buy our new beverage. It's 502 ounces, and like 502 was the number of protesters that were killed by the government or something like that. It was like intentionally malicious. So I don't know what the fallout for that is gonna be, but yeah. I heard the CEO got fired, but I don't know how much. I don't know what the long-lasting damage is gonna do. I don't know how bad this is gonna be. It can't be as bad as Burger King tweeting, "Women belong in the kitchen." What? What? Okay, these companies have been around for a while. I'm sure they've had some real boners of advertising campaigns. There are, every once in a while you hear about one that's like comically bad, but this one was bad because it was intentionally malicious and anti-democratic. So like, I don't know how the fallout for that's gonna be. Anyway, on a lighter news, I'm gonna be racing through the canyon before I explode in the lava. Hello, Kira.
Great! You have the 20 cells needed to power my heat shield.
Now be careful. The shield will only protect your zoomer till it reaches 500 degrees, so try to keep her cool. Flying over open lava will definitely heat you up fast. Hit 500 degrees and it's over.
Over? Like burning molten metal over?
The fire canyon gets pretty hot, so keep a lookout for jumps to keep you off the hot ground. I've also released several blue cooling balloons you can
Keep a
use
lookout for
to keep
jumps.
the temperature
The
cool.
audience had it a little edited there.
Oh, and when you get across, don't forget to activate the teleport gate in the Blue Sage's lab. Then we'll be able to teleport over and meet you. Good luck!
You got it, Kira. Oh, she's gone. All right, thank you for the zoomer. All right, I need to not die, but if I can, I'd also like to get some flies.
There's
Hi.
flies out here too.
I got Peter trying to get my attention right now.
Tear off those lickers.
Yep. Hey, get some air there. Trying to throw it in those barrels. Don't want to explode. Cool off. Good. Got that. Peter. I'll have to give him attention in a little bit here.
Use the hop turn to steer harder.
I don't know what that is. Oh, shit. Well, all right. Since I died anyway. Hey, Peter. Hold on a second. What's up, Peter? You want some lap time? Are you hungry? What's up? Here, I'll put you in my lap. See if you stay there for a little bit. You've been playing KOTOR Knights of the Old Republic 2 after finishing 1. Definitely still holds up, except for Shada, huh? If only I knew, because I haven't played either of those games. But welcome, John. The cooling balloons that are neutrally buoyant in air over a heat source, yet still cool enough to affect my engine. I mean, if there were motor oil inside of those balloons, that would be a useful resource, yeah. I remember that quote, unknown one. All right, apparently he just wanted some time in my lap, but unfortunately he is pinning my left arm right now. Gonna be difficult to drive with one arm, especially if it's the arm that controls the actual, you know, jet ski or whatever I'm driving. All right, here you go. All right. Keep on relaxing. It's nice to have you here on my lap, Petey. I'll try not to disturb you. And I will try not to die. Take 2. I think I get to keep the scout flies that are already freed, so I don't have to worry too much about them. Ouch. That's not great.
Right on the raised precursor stuff to keep us cool.
This is not my best run so far. Okay, doing all right. Doing good so far. I'm slowing down a little bit. Not great, not great. No, is it?
Those dark eco boxes are bad news.
No, I need to get the scout flight. Thank you for the sub, Slavic Cthulhu. You're no longer broke. Well, awesome. I'm happy to hear that. Congratulations. Thank you for the 27-month sub. Much appreciated. Oh my gosh. Thank you for the 10 gifted subs. I guess so, huh? Thank you very much for the, thank you for subbing and thank you for the 10 gifted subs. It's very kind of you. Thank you for your support. Hey, Shepard got one. And so did Paladin Cardboard. A couple of familiar faces in there. Thank you very, very much. Peter has taken control of my right hand now. Thank you. Aranera says, you missed! But Shepard got one. Nice. Thank you so much. Thank you, Cthulhu. Thank you so very much for the support. There you go, buddy. Here you go. I'm giving Petey a pet, and he's so happy about it. Ain't you, buddy? If I held you up to the microphone, would you say something? Probably not. I'll just pet you. Kind words, Cthulhu. Thank you. We're we're among the few you like to give subs to. Thank you. Thank you for the support. We really do appreciate it. It's very kind of you. Thank you so very much. Thank you once again. How's it going, Petey? Doing good? All right. If I start playing the game, are you gonna be okay? You're not gonna freak out or anything? All right. Because I would like to finish this race and do the boss battle and, you know, wrap it up for the evening. You're gonna head out, Legion Recruit? You've been up since 5 a.m. Oh my gosh. I don't know what your time zone is, but that's been a long time to be up. If you were where I am, you'd be up for over like 14 hours at this point. Is this open goal? It is! It is the open goal Jak and Daxter mod. Well, decompilation, I guess. Although technically there is a mod on right now that, well, a texture pack. A texture pack is a mod, it counts. Oh, I missed that. Oh, I forgot I can jump. That's good. That'll probably help me out a little bit there. All right, I'm gonna lock in and get this done. Dang it, I missed that. It's fine. Missed that. It's fine. Yep. Good, good. There was a scout fly over here, I believe. No. There it is. Got it. Oh, I missed it. It's right there. Woo! Somehow I did it. Yay! I didn't die that time. Woo! Oh, I'm not out of the woods yet. Hey, I did it again.
We made it!
Have I heard about a game called Black Jacket? No, I have not. I heard about a game called Blueprints I'm interested in, but I haven't heard about Black Jacket. How the hell can Cloud one-hand the Buster Sword? I don't know. It does seem a bit silly, but then again, like, I grew up watching Ramen What Happened. There's a character named Ryoga in that show who one-hands an umbrella that is apparently very, very heavy. So, it's just a common trope, I suppose. But hey, we made it to the second act. We beat the first act of the game. We made it to all the other levels here in this this second section of the hub world. And I'm sure we'll spend a bit of time exploring this next time we want to pick up this game and play it a bit more. As I recall, this game isn't terribly long, although there are a couple of levels that are kind of a pain. The one that's got the cave with all the spiders, that one's kind of an annoying one, as I recall. Things aren't looking so great for this area. A lot of things, a lot of boulders burning things. Precursor Basin, huh? Hi. Don't mind me, I'm just breaking all the barrels.
Too. You two look like a couple.
It's not Laura Croft!
I've got a research project going, and maybe you could help me out.
Hey, we're the ones on a big quest here. We ask you for help.
Well, perhaps we can help each other. I've been studying the burrowing habits of lightning moles in the precursor basin next to our village for years. But now those awful lurkers have scared the moles to the surface.
Curse them.
And since they're blind as bats, they can't find their way back underground. If you could herd them back into their burrowing tunnels, you might just save their lives. I've got a power cell that says you can do it.
Well, I've got 5 power cells that says I can't. So I'm not gonna do my job, and you're gonna pay me.
Power cells.
Nice try. But I would be willing to part with another power cell if you two find me 90 precursor orbs for my research equipment. Fair enough?
Okay. She was like, can the camera stop lingering on me? I'm done talking to you now. It's awkward. You get my power cells. I don't want to give my power cells to you. You get them instead.
Beware of the dark light, for it has twisted the fate of one of you. Bring me 120 precursor orbs.
Oh, boo. You're more expensive. You're more expensive. I don't know if I want to give you my precursor. I got a limited amount of precursor. Yeah, I don't have enough anyway. Although, I do see a blue eco vent thing. If I can get there fast enough. It's a pretty big if. It's pretty far away. Ow, shit, and I did that. Yeah, I gotta make it difficult to get to that fast enough, you know? I do see another blue one over here, though. Oh, I think it's a chunky bit, too. Yeah, there we go. Come on. Oh, boo! Lame. It's similar to Balatro, but for Blackjack. Black Jacket, huh? Oh, okay, that makes sense. Black Jacket. You know, I like Inscription. That's a good way to sell it to me. But for Blackjack, huh? So it's a roguelike, but for Blackjack. That's kind of fun. Good music, different suits. All right, I will make a note of that, actually. To look up Black Jacket a bit later. I misspelled that entirely, but that's okay. If you remember correctly, Jak 3 has like 1,000 orbs. Yeah, precursor orbs in Jak 1 are mandatory, but the ones in Jak 2 and 3 are kind of optional. They unlock Easter eggs and things like that. They're not mandatory, but in Jak 1, you gotta collect a lot of them. Which is fun. I like collecting things, but like... Oh, I missed it. Thank you! I'm gonna need this thing to work with me here. Yeah. There we go. Come on. Faster. Faster. Go, go, go. Yeah, got it. Nice. That's a lot of orbs. Nice, nice, nice. All right. Where'd she go? Hey.
Oh, you have the orbs. Here's a power cell we agreed upon.
Weren't I supposed to open a portal? That's true. I should actually do that and let Kira and everybody over here.
Rocks have feelings too.
Let's see. That's the level over there. I can go to that level in a bit later. But I gotta open up the door to the Sage's hut, which is... Where is that? Oh, it's over there. I went past it. Retribution, yes. I went way too far past it. Completely forgot what I gotta do when I got to this level. Thank you for the reminder. That's what I gotta do. Rave party, you got it. We're all just having a grand old time. Looks like Zach is streaming on Twitch, so I'm sure we'll wrap things up soon and head on over. Drink time, you got it. Yeah, we'll go ahead and... Oh, wait. Yeah, we'll go ahead and raid into Zach's stream in a bit, but, yeah, we'll start winding things down. But first things first, let's go ahead and crack this open and bring everyone over.
Whoa!
While we're all dancing over top of them.
I don't think I'll ever get used to that teleporter tingling sensation. Hey! It looks like the Blue Sage threw a party.
I'm petting the cat right now.
Rock Village is on fire!
One heck of a party.
No, I mean Rock Village is being bombarded with flaming boulders.
All right, we'll go back to the dancing in a second.
Oh, and it looks like the Blue Sage is working on a levitation machine to move them. Assuming it's operational, we're gonna need power cells to fuel it. I guess you two are going to have to find some more.
We'd better take a look at his notes. Jak, go check on the villagers, and come back and give us an update. And take the furball with you.
All right. Back to dancing. Since we're playing the classic PlayStation 2 games right now, why don't we turn on this music instead? There we go. Seems appropriate. Since we're in a PlayStation 2 platformer mood. Hey, Kira!
Apparently, the precursor structure just off the coast leads to an underwater lost city. The Blue Sage has been trying to figure out how he can bring one of the chambers to the surface, but he was never successful. You should check it out.
Aren't there a lot of lurker sharks in that water?
Why? Are you scared?
Me? Of course not. Just looking out for Jak here. You know what a chicken he can be.
Well, if you swim out over the coral reef, I doubt the lurker sharks will bother you. They don't like shallow water.
Okay, thanks for all your input, Kira.
Must be stopped.
It's great spending time with you. Let's do it again sometime. Maybe in Jak 2, provided that you don't make an ass out of yourself by helping my rival. Who wants to listen to the music in Jak 1? Not us. We got a rave. Oh, wait, I just found a... Ha! I would have missed that one. I would have been looking everywhere for it.
Until we find out why the blue sage disappeared, you're going to need to collect 45 power cells to fuel his machine.
45? What the... How many do I have? 35! I need 10 more, technically. Ow, fire, hot! I should just... Another one! I see another fly over here, hold on. Yep. Handy. Oh, there's areas over there I could go to, too. Alright, so yeah, there's a lot more I could do on this level, but I think we might start winding things down for the evening and pick this back up a different time. But it has been a delight to go back and play Jak and Daxter, especially with the updated graphics and controls of this recompilation. I'm really happy that it exists. I wish more games that I loved had recompilation projects. I can definitely respect the amount of work that goes into these things, though. I looked at the patch notes for this game, the open goal patch notes, and it was like a list of like 50 different things, and I understood absolutely none of it. Like the CS file has been properly reconfigured and reproxied, and it's like I thank you for doing that. That probably is a good thing that you did. Probably made it better somehow. I don't understand. You suggest I try the game 9 Souls. I think I did hear about that one. Let me take a look at this. So we got Black Jacket, and then 9 Souls game. So 9 Souls is a lore-rich, hand-drawn action platformer with Sekiro-inspired, deflection-focused combat, huh? Okay, so it's a 2D hack-and-slash kind of game. Or a 2D Dark Souls. Ah, that's probably why it's called 9 Souls, because it's like a 2D Dark Souls kind of thing. It looks nice. I like the artwork for it. I'm not usually good at these kinds of games, either 2D platformers like this or Souls-like games. Yeah, it's a Souls-like Metroidvania. Also, popular user-defined tags for this product: difficult. And it makes me wary. Also, I tried to look up Black Jacket on Steam, and it actually showed me like different Black Jackets. All right, Black Jacket. Gamble your way out of this Blackjack-inspired roguelike deck builder. I do like roguelike deck builders. I've been playing a lot of Slay the Spire. Doesn't get old, really. But a roguelike, you know, this doesn't seem bad. A lot of positive reviews. Could be fun. How much is it? How much are they asking for a game like this? 12 bucks? 13 bucks? Not bad. Not bad at all. All right. Yeah, I'm not sure how much, I feel like if I started playing 9 Souls, I'd be very bad at it. Just because I don't normally play Metroidvanias or Souls-likes all that much. But I do appreciate the recommendation. Thanks for keeping an eye out for things like that for me. I appreciate the recommendations. I always do. Hello, Star Walker. You can't stay long because you're at work, but you wanted to say hi and hope I'm having a good stream? Well, that's kind of you. Thank you. Thank you so much. The best way you can describe 9 Souls is a harder Hollow Knight, which you also recommend. See, that's the thing. I've tried to get into Hollow Knight a couple of times, but because I'm not into Metroidvanias, it just doesn't hook me. It's just not my genre. And that's okay. I've had to learn that there are some games that, even if they are really great, if it's not my genre, it's not my genre. I've tried to get into Elden Ring too, but just in general, Souls-likes and Metroidvanias, I bounce off them really hard. I've only played a handful of them that I've really enjoyed, unfortunately. I can respect them, though. At the very least, I can respect them. And again, I appreciate the recommendation. How does it feel to know that I could be 65 when Fallout 5 comes out? I'm sure that when Fallout 5 comes out, it'll be a massive disappointment and I won't want to play it. And I'll play it begrudgingly. I don't even care about Fallout 5 because there's so many great Fallout New Vegas mods out there to play. Like, I played through The Long 15 with Zach recently. That was great. I'm gonna jump in and do some more Retribution, the Fallout Retribution mod, because that's got a sequel I want to check out too, Fallout Retribution 2. And I still have to get around to playing the 2 DLCs for Fallout 4.
Retribution!
Yes, I said it. He said the secret word. Yay! Yeah, I feel the same thing about Fallout 5 the way I do about Mass Effect 5. I'm not excited about it if it comes out and it's good, hooray, but like, the companies that make these games have really squandered their goodwill. I didn't like Mass Effect Andromeda all that much. I didn't like Anthem. I didn't like Fallout 76. Wasn't even a really big fan of Fallout 4 all that much, so it's hard to get excited about those games. I might love individual games in the series, like the original Mass Effect trilogy and Fallout New Vegas and Fallout 3. I'll enjoy those games forever, but getting excited about new ones? If they come out and they're good, I'll play them, hooray, but you've kind of sapped my motivation, my excitement for new games. I've been playing so many new games that have been great, but, you know, sequels to existing franchises, they keep on coming out with stinkers. It's a real problem. The only Souls-like you enjoyed was Outward. It was a Souls-like before the genre of Souls-likes. I'm sure I have played a Souls-like in the past that I enjoyed. I mean, in a way, God Hand is kind of a Souls-like. Maybe. It's kind of an... You know, that's kind of like saying everything in the action-adventure genre is a Souls-like. I don't know if that's true or not. Anyway, I suppose we should start winding things down for the evening. It has been a delight to spend some time with y'all, though. Do I save here? Save game. Yeah, the game has had a generous autosave, so I'm not too worried. That's good. One more recommendation, Tom Clancy's The Division 2. Alright. If it's the second one in the franchise, it must mean the first one was good. It's a multiplayer, which means that Zach and I can play it together. True enough. Isn't that a first-person shooter game, though? I'm not familiar. I haven't played any of the Tom Clancy games. Unless, wait, what's that stealth game? Not Metal Gear Solid, but the other one, the Splinter Cell? Is Tom Clancy's Splinter Cell a thing? I might be combining two things in my mind there. Is that Dimitri's theme in the background? Yeah! In celebration of the fact that we're playing a PlayStation 2 platformer game, we got Dimitri's theme in the background. You called it. You got the ear for it, all right. There will probably be a kid who's born on the day that Elder Scrolls 6 Revealed Teaser comes out, playing it as their first game. I'm sure, yeah. I played a Splinter Cell game before, so if that's a Tom Clancy game, then it means I have played a Tom Clancy game before, technically, yes. It is? Okay, good. I wasn't combining two things in my head. Good to know, good to know. I've played very little of Splinter Cell. I think I played like the first or the second game back when it came out on PlayStation 2 so many years ago, but I never beat any of them. You don't think Todd or Emil are going to be there at Bethesda much longer? I don't know. They've been around for quite a while. As long as they keep on making games that make money. Now, we might rag on things like Fallout 76, but if they're making bank, then joke's on us, I guess. You can only faintly hear it. I guess I do have the volume down kind of low. There you go. Now it's... Nah, I'm not gonna leave it cranked up. It is a little faint, though. I admit it is quiet. But it's okay, because I'm gonna wrap things up. I believe Zach is streaming on Twitch right now. I think I saw that notification on my phone, which is almost dead and needs to be charged anyway. Yep, he's playing Forza Horizon 6, playing some more of that racing game, that car game. So we'll go ahead and give him a raid. You're gonna head out? Well, thank you for joining us, Unknown One. I hope you have a great evening. Thank you very much. All right, everyone, we're going to wrap up the stream here. Thank you for joining me as I bathe in the nostalgia that is the original Jak and Daxter game for the PlayStation 2. Recompiled and upgraded to be high definition, widescreen, and having even better controls. It's great. I'm really happy that all these recompilations of games that I love exist. It's great. But if you're joining us on Twitch, we're going to raid into Zach's stream now. He's playing a Forza game, a car game. And if you're joining us on YouTube, the stream will just end. But either way, however you've been here, I'm happy you were able to join us for a little bit. Thank you for the support. Thank you for the bits, especially CEO of Sexism. Thank you very much. And thank you for all the subs, including all the gifted subs, Slavic Cthulhu. Thank you so much for the support. I greatly appreciate it. And I hope to be able to be back soon and just kind of hang out and spend some time with y'all. It's great. Thank you, Ramblin' Rob. I hope you also have an amazing evening. You too, Ms. Zeron. I'm happy I could help you out, help make the work fly by. It's delightful. Hope you all have a great time in Zach's stream. I'll see y'all again soon. And, yeah, maybe next time we'll play some more Jak, or some more Fallout New Vegas, or go back to Pokemon. I don't know. We'll figure it out. But either way, see you again soon, everyone. Bye!